Hello everyone, what is going on? Voodoo51292 here, hello, and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Ritual. It is actually just past midnight on the morning of Monday, September 15th, 2014, and let's just basically go right on ahead and talk about what we need to get to this week. First of all, gameplay last week. We began finally the playthrough that I've been talking about for a while, which was Destiny. Destiny came out on Tuesday the 9th, and Brandon and I have been playing it this week. And we actually were able to get quite a bit of it done this week, which I was happy with. I didn't know how much we'd be able to play simply because of my time limitations now. I've been telling you guys, for the past couple of weeks, how much limited time I've got now that I'm in school. And thankfully we had I think we played 3 days this week. Friday I had a lot of free time. We were able to play a good chunk on Friday. We've played about 10 hours of the game, I think, at this point. And we only have, I believe it's 5 or so story missions left in the game. So we're not too far away from beating it. Probably just a few hours away from actually completing the game. And this is the beauty of my new internet. I know that I've had it for a few months now, but I'm loving it. It's great because I've been able to get all the footage up very, very easily. I actually had, I think, 12 videos made on Friday. Keep in mind they were anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes long, and I was able to split them up nice and evenly. 6 videos came out on Friday, 6 came out on Saturday, quickly, and it's great. The internet is fantastic. I love being able to upload it. 10 hours of footage this week, all uploaded simply. You guys know how long it took me to put out Dark Souls 2. 10 hours of Dark Souls 2 before would take me weeks. And with this internet, it's a matter of days. Alright, so it's fantastic. So we've got plenty of footage out there if you guys are interested in watching Destiny. Now, I will be honest, completely open and honest with you guys as usual. I am very disappointed with Destiny. Big surprise here, right? Big whoopee. It's overhyped. Okay, I think we all probably knew that going in. All these games that get all this hype and attention usually turn out to be overhyped. And I think the game is repetitive, unimaginative, uninspired, and pretty boring. Once again, as I predicted, what would keep the playthrough going is the fact that Brandon and I are playing it. That's basically the only redeeming quality about the game right now. And I understand, guys, that it might not be fun to watch the game, because the game is probably not too good to watch. It's the same crap over and over and over and over again, and it's repetitive. It's not that fun to play, so I can't imagine that it's a whole hill of beans to watch, you know what I mean? And it's being reflected. The views on the playthrough are poor. And it's either because people just aren't interested in watching the game because it's boring, which I get, or people are still playing it and they don't want to spoil, and I get it. It's fine. It is what it is. I totally understand that. It is what it is. I had to basically stop streaming the game. I didn't really make that an announcement or tell anybody that because the streams were completely dead anyway. No one was coming to the stream, so I didn't feel the need to really announce that the streaming was going to be over. You'll notice that on the past several videos, at the beginning of each video, unfortunately there's a little screen for a few seconds that is the Elgato screen, says please wait or something like that. The reason for that is, the reason it's not on there when I'm recording off of a stream is because the signal from the Elgato is constantly coming in on a stream. And I can easily just start and stop recording the video when I want, and the Elgato signal never gets lost because it's constantly streaming. When I'm not streaming, this is a quirk with OBS, it's just the way it works, is that whenever I stop recording the video, it drops the Elgato signal. And it has to reset, and the signal goes back onto my TV. Then when I hit start record, it has to reinitialize the Elgato and re-get the signal back. And that's why you're seeing that screen at the beginning of it. Normally I would stream just for the sake of of eliminating that annoyance. But the reason basically that I can't stream is because trying to play the game off of my wireless network and the wireless booster, it doesn't work. The way that this wireless works for whatever reason with this booster is that every now and then it will hiccup and drop the signal for a minute. And it did that several times while I was playing the game, and when it drops the signal, it shuts the whole game off from Destiny, completely disconnects you, and kicks you out of the game. And that happened several times. But I need the hard wire, if I'm going to stream, I need the hard wire coming in from my power line system, which is more or less the hard line in from my modem. Alright? I need that to stream. Well, unfortunately, because it was doing that with the game, I had to use the hard wire from the modem to run my system so that I could play the game without it dropping. Alright? And because of that, I can't stream, and it's causing those hiccups. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I know it's annoying. If people really hate it, and they hate it in the future, whatever, I can't always sit there and edit out that first few seconds if it's really bothering people. It shouldn't be there on most of the playthroughs, because like I said, most of the playthroughs I will be streaming them, and therefore I can just start and stop the recording without having to reinitialize the whole Elgato system. But for this particular playthrough, because I need the internet always plugged into my PS4, I can't do the streaming. Alright? So that's why there's that little beginning initiation. Other than that, we were also having some problems with some of the earlier videos when I was streaming, that the audio over time, the game audio, would start desyncing. I don't know why, because I've never had this problem before. I didn't have it when I was streaming with the PS3. I did the Dark Souls 2 stuff. I didn't have the problem when I did it with the 360. I streamed the Fallout 3 DLCs. PS4, when I'm streaming it, all of a sudden over time, the game audio becomes desynced with the action, and I'll shoot a bullet and you won't hear it for like a full second after the fact. Don't know what the deal is with that. Since the last set of videos that I just recorded without streaming, we didn't have that issue. The audio didn't desync. So, I don't know. It's always a problem with doing this stuff. It's just the nature of the beast. The technology and all, it's great, but there's always hiccups. And so, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I apologize that things aren't perfect. It's just the nature of it, alright? Other than that, the way that I'm filming the co-op commentary and all is fantastic. You can finally hear Brandon. He sounds good. He sounds crisp. His volume is nice and loud. You can hear him, no problem, which is much better than our previous co-op playthroughs where we tried to do Dead Island 1, Dead Island Riptide, where his audio was very, very low. You could barely hear him, and there wasn't anything I could do about it. With this setup that I've got going now, you can hear him beautifully, and we've got no problems there. So the audio sounds really nice, except when it desyncs, but we shouldn't have that problem for the rest of the playthrough because I'm not going to be streaming, alright? So that's the deal with Destiny. Now, also, something that I did last week that unfortunately got swept under the rug because of the fact that I was uploading more videos this week, was I uploaded the next video for you to ask me questions for Voodoo's Mailbag, which is my Q&A series. I'm ready to do episode number 5. I need questions. I posted the video, and as always, you know, the video just says ask questions for Voodoo's Mailbag number 5. You go into the comments of that video and leave me your questions. I've only got one question so far. I think it's because most people didn't see the video came up. So I want to remind you that it's there, and you might have to sift through some videos to find it, but just go to my videos tab and scroll down before the Destiny stuff, and there'll be a video there that says ask questions for Voodoo's Mailbag number 5. Alright? It's there, and so if you guys have questions you want me to answer for Q&A, go back to that video, find it, and leave the questions there. I just wanted to remind people in case you didn't see it there. It got swept over by the other videos, alright? Voodoo logs. Massive break, right, over the past few days. You haven't been seeing any of them. I apologize. Like I said in the series, I'm going to try my best to do it on a daily basis, but there's going to be times because of my schedule and because of how hectic it is that I'm not going to have time to do it. And let's be honest, some days there's really nothing for me to say because I do the same routine every day. It doesn't change. I don't have a very exciting life right now. It's pretty boring. But that's the nature of being in graduate school, so, you know, I apologize for not having them. I said I would try Even in the description of the videos, it says in parentheses, my semi-daily vlog series, because I can't promise you that I'll always do it. You know, and I might adjust it from being daily to just when interesting stuff happens or there's something I want to share with you, I make the videos. All right. We'll see. You know, the series is very early. We'll see how it progresses over time. Okay. Let me check my time on this because I didn't start my phone for a timer. We'll see how that series progresses. All right. We'll see what happens with it, and we'll go from there. So, all that being said, recap from a week ago. Let's talk about this upcoming week. This upcoming week is going to be hell for me. To put it in perspective, I have got 4 examinations I've got to take in 5 days. I have, 4 tests, one a day for 4 out of the 5 days this week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm starting to go out on my rotations this week as well. So Thursday morning, I have to go in at 8 a.m., take an exam. I leave from there to go to my rotation site to work with a patient, and then I will be returning to school for more classes, etc. It's going to be an insane week. I am basically, after tonight, really, it started tonight because I've got an exam, well, technically today. I am basically not going to have personal time this week. I've got no time to do anything. So I will basically be off the grid through Friday, or Friday midday. By Friday night, I should be free. So, but on Friday I'm also going to be going out to lunch and spending some time with my girlfriend because our 7-year anniversary of being together is actually Thursday. We were supposed to go out to dinner Thursday night, but I don't have time to go because I've got an exam on Friday. So after my stuff on Friday, we'll be hanging out, going out to eat and such. So Destiny is not going to be occurring through the weekdays. All right. Now this weekend, like I said, I need to check my schedule because I'm pretty sure I do have exams next week, but I don't think it's anything too bad. So this weekend, I should be relatively free. I'm not going to Baton Rouge again this weekend. My girlfriend actually is not going to be here this weekend. We're going to spend time Friday, and then she's going back to Baton Rouge because she's actually going to be going to the LSU football game this weekend. So this weekend, I'll be home by myself with not much to do, and I think that, during this weekend, Brandon and I will be able to complete Destiny. I think that's the idea. So by the time you see me again for the next weekly ritual, there's a good chance that Destiny will be done. Alright? And when Destiny's done, I will be doing a review of it. I have a lot to say. This game is sort of a tipping point for me in a lot of ways, and I've got a lot to say on it. It could lead to a Voodoo's thoughts about a much broader topic that I'd like to discuss. But I would like to finish the game first before I go nuts and go too in-depth about my opinions on the game and my opinions on gaming as a whole over the past few years. I have a lot that I'd like to get off my chest, and that will probably all be coming once Destiny is completed. So probably next week I'll be getting a lot of that stuff off my chest, okay? So, that's pretty much the deal. Once Destiny is completed, guys, we have a long time of several weeks in there before there's another game that I'm playing. So when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. There's a good chance during that time that I'll be taking some time away from the channel to focus completely on school and my personal life and stuff like that. I might take that opportunity to work on some out-of-the-box projects, to upload some different things to the channel instead of trying to force some boring gameplay on there that no one cares about and that I don't really care about. I might be using that time to do something different, maybe do something creative for the channel until we've got another game to play, which if I'm not mistaken, the next game on the list is The Evil Within, which is coming out on the 14th of October. So I thought that Destiny was going to take a much longer time to beat. Apparently, it's a much shorter game than I thought it would be. So we're going to have extra time. All right. So that's sort of the deal. Luckily, we were able to play enough Destiny this week that most people should have plenty of stuff to watch during the course of this week, while I'm busy doing my thing, and then Brandon and I will finish it up hopefully this weekend, get it done, and then I can get my review out on it. And I'm 90-something% sure that after that I will be doing a Voodoo's Thoughts video talking about a much broader subject in the gaming community that I really like to discuss, especially after this release. Okay. So that's what's coming. The channel will be dark. Sorry, I'm like at hiccups or just burping or whatever. The channel will be dark for the next few days, except there might be a Voodoo Logs here or there. And then this weekend, Destiny should hopefully conclude. And then next week is the start of sort of the several-week waiting period before a new game. So we will, like I said, we will cross next week's bridge when we get there. I have a lot to get through this week before I can even think about what's going on next week or anything. So that's sort of where we stand. All right? So thank you for watching this video. And that's really all there is to say, guys. Have a good week. And I will see you in a few days once I get back to playing Destiny. So thanks, and bye for now.